Oh, hi, Emily.
Hey, howdy, y'all. It's me, Emily.
Oh, hi, Emily.
Hey, howdy, y'all. It's me, Emily. How you doing?
Oh my goodness, Emily, how was your time in Japan and Korea?
I just got back last night, and I gotta say, I really missed my cat, my dog, my lizard. I gave them all a nice handy pet when I got back, and
So,
now I came back just for the pod.
Emily, so we had a different guest. They had to cancel. Therefore, I called Emily. She took an immediate flight back, so she could not miss this. So we got her in for this.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, man. This is my place.
So Emily, what was your favorite part of Japan?
I really liked the cherry blossom. I like the cherry blossom so much that I got a little tattoo of it on my here arm.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. It was such a lovely place. Everyone was real nice.
Okay. I think,
And they got trains. I love trains. You know me.
you gotta tell everyone the story of how you joined Yakuza while you were there.
Join Yakuza. I don't want to be put on a list, man. This is the internet. We can talk. We can talk more private time on that later. Not on a podcast.
Okay, cool, wonderful. Well, welcome back. I hope your trip was wonderful.
I had a great time.
Just a reminder to you, you have to have Paper Mario finished in 2 weeks for review in 2 weeks because we can both review it. So,
Paper Mario. I don't like that game. Why are we playing that?
do you even like the Switch?
No, I like the Switch. I don't like Paper Mario. Who do you take me for?
Okay.
It's certainly not in my top 10 games of all time. Never.
Maybe instead, then we talk about Skyward Sword, Wind Waker. We have another Zelda discussion.
No, we cannot exclusively talk about games that I don't like.
We can.
We've talked about this. Look, we've talked about this off camera. That we both have to enjoy what we talk about on this podcast.
This is true. You're right.
All right? Now, I hate to embarrass you in front of all your viewers, but like better games.
Our viewers.
Yeah,
My sister in
our
Christ.
viewers. What do you mean? We're a duo.
This is true. This
It's
is
a partnership.
You're
You're
right.
my partner.
You're right.
Isn't that right, partner?
This is a team effort. The only games we're going to talk about is Call of Duty, Battlefield. Definitely not Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, ugh, gross.
Yeah, don't even get me started on Dreamlight Valley either. I hate that
Oh
one.
man, Dreamlight Valley. Ugh,
they're all trash.
We only play Overwatch.
I barely like video games anymore. You're lucky that I'm still on this video game themed podcast.
And more than anything, you hate Taylor Swift. We know that for a fact too.
I mean, her latest album is her best one.
Oh my God.
I'll give her that. I'm a fan now.
For the last one only.
Yeah. The rest of the discography's bad. This new one, I think she's on to something with this one. When she called that fella a golden retriever, I was like, I feel that.
I relate to that on a personal level.
I do. I wish I had a golden retriever man that would leave me. Leave me down in the dust.
We're gonna jump to the news real quick. There's only really two.
Let's do it.
Two big things to talk about. One, so back in 2001 time, a store opened up in New York City called the Pokemon Center. Things happened, and I'm not talking about the thing from 2001, but that Pokemon Center.
What happened in 2001?
Don't break your innocence, Emily. Keep your innocence, please.
What happened in 2001?
Nothing happened. Definitely don't Google it.
What happened?
Which
month?
Which
day?
It was definitely not in September, and it was definitely not on the 11th.
What happened on that day?
The second tower, Chase. It's Emily. The second tower.
Why'd you tell me that?
I'm sorry. I'm really thinking.
I am your podcast partner. I saw y'all in the pre-chat talking about how Chase should join this podcast. He doesn't have anything to do with Podstation. This is Emily, and this is the bearded Blake.
You're right. That's on me. I just sometimes like thinking about my best friend, getting him involved in some way, shape, or form. But fine, you're right. I know how much you really don't like Chase, so I'll stop talking about him.
Damn shame about that tower, though.
So there was a store. It was the Pokemon Center. It did pretty well, but Nintendo decided to pivot, and they made it a Nintendo store. It's the only Nintendo store in the country, and it has been for decades. Fast forward to coming soon. There will be a second Nintendo store opening in San Francisco, California, which, I'm about to say I don't know why San Francisco. I understand San Fran, but I think they need to expand out more. Get rid of all the GameStops and give me Nintendo stores. I will go to every single one.
Now that's an interesting conjecture. I don't know, though, because, I still mosey on over to GameStop every once in a while. I'd sure miss it.
Do you really appreciate their trade values for you?
A little bit, yeah.
Where
else am I going to trade my old games? Where else am I going to buy an old Nintendo game for $60?
Right? Especially
certainly not the Nintendo store. I don't need no Nintendo store.
No Nintendo store ever.
Yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, close down the one that exists.
Don't even build a new one. Just close down the one.
Oh, yeah, we don't need it. Nintendo World?
Gross.
Out there in Japan?
And in California. In California.
Yeah, that one too. They can get rid of them both.
Okay. All right.
Nintendo, I think Nintendo's done enough. At this point, pack it in. You had your #1 game developer status for a while, but, it's time for new kings. Microsoft's been doing real well, with every decision they make. So I think they could go the distance.
Emily, are you saying that Microsoft should purchase Nintendo?
Yeah, I am. In fact, get rid of Nintendo World, make Minecraft World. You know what I'm saying?
Low-key,
you know how much I love Minecraft.
Low-key, I'm not a Minecraft fan, but that sounds kind of dope. I'm not even going to lie.
It is a pretty good idea. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I thought of it.
Emily, we can make millions.
Emily Jean.
We need to go to Microsoft right now and pitch these ideas. You know how much money we can make?
At least 10.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you
money.
Of what we get. I'll give you 10 money, and
You'll give me 10 money.
I'll give you 10 money.
Well, all right. That's what I'm talking about.
In your other piece of news, and this is just in that I just found out, we are going to have a Sony State of Play tomorrow afternoon for future PS5 and PSVR 2. Hopefully new games because there's nothing on the docket. Stellar Blade was the last thing to really come out. Emily, I know how much you really enjoyed Stellar Blade.
I loved it.
Every minute of it.
I could talk all about it. I shan't, but I could.
You could. You know what? Tell me your favorite part of Stellar Blade.
I said I shan't, and I shan't. Stellar Blade. Look, you got me going. All right. My favorite part is when they start taking the sword out of the shadow, and instead of a sword, it's actually their dead son. And that part hit me really hard. He pulled his dead son out of the shadow, and I was like, "Damn, that sucks! How dare that happen?"
You know what? It
wasn't a very stellar blade.
I don't think my review was good enough last week. I think a future episode, Emily, you need to do your own personal review and just go off. I think you need a place to just go off about it at some point.
Yeah, I don't want to do that to y'all right now, but that was one of my favorite parts. I cried a
lot. So next. And this one I found out last night. Nintendo, soon to be owned by Xbox, mind you, that we're planning.
I sure hope.
Nintendo is partnering with Lego to release, and Emily, I know you don't want to talk about this, but we're going to. They're going to release Lego Legend of Zelda sets. The Great Deku Tree specifically. That can change.
I'm going to buy 5 of them.
And then are you going to burn them?
No. I just want 5 of them.
It's
I want
fun.
5 Deku trees.
Do you collect Legos just for investment purposes? Just keep them boxed and
Not for investment purposes. I like to build all of them. I will build all 5 of those because I have nothing but money and time.
all the time.
Yeah, I have $1,500 that I can
Hey, that's
use
more,
on that. That'd be perfect.
That's more than 10.
I could put it right up there.
That is more than 10.
There's more than 10.
That is more than 10. Anywho, those. Oh yeah. Okay, this is one more thing. One last thing. Bungie for Destiny 2. There was a lawsuit against people injecting cheats into the game. It was a little rough. Because it was causing, people to get permabanned because they weren't actually cheating, but people were injecting cheats. It was a whole thing. Bungie has won that lawsuit, and as much as we love corporations, this lawsuit is actually a good thing overall. This lawsuit will really help solidify. I don't remember the specifics, but anti-cheat software and things of that nature on online only games are going to be improved to some degree. I could be wrong. I need to reread this. But from what I understand, it's a good thing overall. We do love it.
That's news to me. Look, cheaters never prosper, right? And Bungie really laid down the long dick of the law on them, and I power to the
They
players.
they were really needing money too. They really needed that money that came from this.
Bungie ain't never put out a good game anyway. They need something.
I mean, I agree with that, but I think.
Yeah, Halo. More like Nolo.
And now Sony owns Bungie. So checkmate, atheists.
Yeah. Checkmate me.
Cool. That is all the bit of news I have. Emily, was there any news you heard of or anything going on that I missed?
Well, hell, I don't know. I can't really read.
You never read. That's what we're trying to get her on the books.
I heard that Elon Musk is making the Tesla like a part of your Twitter Blue subscription.
Oh,
And that sounds pretty fun.
so you buy Twitter Blue for $8 a month and you just get a Tesla.
And you get to ride a Tesla. You don't get to
He is such a generous man.
He's desperate. I tell you, he's desperate. I love him. That's all I got, man. I don't know. I don't pay attention.
I am breaking the rules a little bit here because someone made a good point. In the state of play, they might mention Resident Evil 9. I know how much Emily hates Resident Evil and she hates horror altogether. I don't want to.
Oh no. I love horror. I love horror.
Who are you, Emily? Emily hates Resident Evil more than anything.
I love Resident Evil. What the hell are you? What are you smoking, man?
Are you sure?
I love Resident Evil as much as I hate Taylor Swift.
That is, you know what? No, that tracks. You know what? That makes sense.
Which means the new one's probably going to be ass.
You did help me platinum RE7 while you were here.
I did. I had a good time. I was giggling the whole way.
All the way till 3 a.m. We were giggling all night, blasting zombies.
Very fun. Very fun. Ow, ooh, get out of here, zombies. You don't scare me. Even though I did like squeak a little.
We probably will. Well, I don't want to say we probably will because you think Sony and Nintendo are going to go left and then they pivot right hard. So they might not even mention it. I'm hoping they do, but I guess we'll see what happens. But now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of the topic of the day. Before I had to force Emily to fly back, the topic was going to be around fan service and the industry. Did not think it'd be right to talk about that. Given
I don't think we're the right ones to speak on misogyny in video games. No,
Yeah,
I don't think that's us.
plus the special guest like has talked about it at length. So I'm going to save that for another day. So instead, we decided we're going to talk about cosmetic DLCs in video games and how it affects games as a whole.
It all started with Oblivion horse armor. Now, did you purchase any of that horse armor?
I've never played Oblivion, Emily.
You've never played Oblivion? I
own Oblivion. I've never played Oblivion.
Oh man, at this point it ages like milk. I don't know if it's even worth playing these days. I might get crucified for that. But look, I bought that horse armor on the Xbox 360 days.
Oh, your favorite console of all time.
Yeah, the best console. None of that Nintendo crap. Look. And it made the horses look real nice. And I felt like my money was well spent. Now, nowadays, you be just buying dances. You can buy Peter Griffin. You can buy whatever you want. Especially if you're playing Fortnite, which I love Fortnite.
I know. Did you buy the Peter Griffin skin when you played Fortnite? When you got that dove lesson?
Dang, Skippy, I bought the Peter Griffin skin.
Oh, man.
I was out there like, holy crap, Lois. Getting dubs left and right.
So Emily, I think my biggest gripe as a whole with this whole thing, I think there's positives and negatives to cosmetics in games. All right. For a game that's free to play, like Fortnite, the greatest game ever created of all time. It's free to play. You're not spending $70 and then buying things on top of it. You are playing for free, and if you want those extra things, you can buy them, and they're not play to win. They don't affect how you play the game. I think in those instances, we can agree they're not bad. They're not required. They're just kind of there. However, in a game that I've paid $60 to $70 for, that wants to make me pay for new costumes, it looks like you have something to say, Emily.
No.
Oh, if I'm paying $60 to $70 for a game, okay, I don't want to have to pay another. Well, I think price is a big problem here too. I don't want to have to pay $7-8 for one costume. I should just get that by default. It costs you less than $1 to make it. Just put it in the game. You know.
I agree.
Wholeheartedly.
I agree. Look, and people be spending a lot of money on Fortnite too, even though it's a free game. Look, my sister-in-law back at the ranch, she spent $200 on superhero skins for her little nephew. And they didn't pay for that game. I don't know why they're spending that much money on Fortnite, but people be doing that.
It's the V-Bucks.
They get you, man. And same with the shark cards and the nifty bucks and the whatever's out there. Don't even get me started on CS:GO.
Oh, listen, and don't forget if you want to buy like players or something for an EA game. If we're playing FIFA, another one of the greatest games ever created that we play all the time online together, definitely.
I play every sports game,
every single one. If we're playing NBA 2K or playing FIFA, and we want those players, we got to pay the money. But I've already paid $70 for the game. If I want LeBron, put LeBron in the game.
They are all $70 now, aren't they? Damn shame.
What do you think they should cost?
Nothing. I ain't made of money.
You have at least 10.
Unless I'm paying for Deku Tree Lego sets. Look, the point is, yeah, I agree. We shouldn't be spending fucking $5 on the Lamar Odom Jr. jersey after we already kicked the soccer ball.
So are you saying the games themselves should be free, or the cosmetics themselves?
All of it. All of it.
Every single
everything should be free.
Everything should be free.
Everything. I think it should all be free.
Okay.
Why am I spending money on anything? Why am I buying water? Why am I buying my house? Why do I have to go to the store and I have to pick what I want, and then depending on what I want, I have to pay more money? You know what humans need to survive, Blake?
What is that? What's that, Emily?
What'd you call me?
I said Emily.
They need food. They need water. They need atmosphere. And they need shelter. And all I'm saying is, why ain't any of that gotta cost anything? Oh, the fifth thing's video games. Why do we have to pay for video games?
We need those to survive. Absolutely.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're with me.
Yeah, I understand. Like, look, why pay money for anything at all? Okay,
they're the 5 food groups of life.
I think you
Why
brought
do we
up
have to pay for 'em?
a good point about food. I've always wondered, why do farmers grow food when they can just go get it from the grocery store?
Why is it called an oven when in the cold food, but out the hot food?
You know, that's a good point. I think it really speaks to the philosophy of how we should live our lives every day.
I agree. We should get the farmers out there programming video games.
That we get for free.
I'll talk to my sister-in-law.
Oh, your sister-in-law.
Yeah, she's on a ranch.
Oh, your sister-in-law's on a ranch. What did she program on the? She grow games?
No, but she's got 30 horses.
30 horses.
Yeah, she's rich as a motherfucker.
Did she buy the cosmetic horse skin?
She doesn't know what Oblivion is. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I meant for her own personal horse.
Internet out there. She's got to learn what the internet is first. We gotta do baby steps with her.
I thought she would buy them for her own personal horses.
No. She knows about Fortnite
though. Oh man. So I think it's also caused issues though. Back on track. Back on topic. The cosmetics.
You're on topic.
Cosmetics have caused issues in games that I have adored and kind of taken away the joy of them in a sense. So Emily, Fall Guys. You remember all of our time in Fall Guys.
I sure do.
Back in the day of Fall Guys, you won a crown. You can spin those crowns to buy cosmetics, majority of the cosmetics. You also got kudos for things if you didn't win, so you could buy other cosmetics. All you had to do, you paid $20 for the game. All you had to do was play the game, and you can unlock these things from winning, and they release new ones weekly or monthly or depending on what it was, right? And there were some that you could buy separately, but it was very few and far between. Now, Epic Games, our overlords in gaming, purchased Fall Guys. And when they purchased Fall Guys, they switched completely. They pivoted to a pretty much pay for all cosmetic models.
I tell you, I hate Epic.
I agree. They ruined everything. Because now the incentive to win in Fall Guys is gone. You win the game, sure. But now that incentive of I can use something with this reward is gone. The best part of Fall Guys was we got to get crowns, get kudos. We got to play the game, have fun playing the game, and then feel rewarded. But now it feels like I can't really have fun unless I'm paying money to do get things I want.
I agree. You know, Blake, 2 examples come to mind of my favorite use of cosmetics in video games.
Okay.
3.
3.
No, 2.
2.
I can count. The first one is a modern day example. Yeah, have you ever played Sea of Thieves?
I have not. Though it is
love
Sea of Thieves is on the PlayStation now. Crazy enough.
I know. There's somebody doing crazy shit out there.
Yeah, they are.
Sea of Thieves, if you play that game, you get your loot, and then you spend it on stuff you like, and then you go out and get more loot and spend it on stuff you like, and that's the entire game loop. And that's a beautiful thing. You're just playing it just to have fun and then look cool.
And you don't have to spend any real world money to get.
You don't have to. You can, but you don't have to at all.
Okay, so there's an incentive to not spend real world money.
Exactly.
To play the game.
The other example I was going to bring back is from my childhood. You know me, Blake. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I love Mortal Kombat.
She only talks about Mortal Kombat.
Die for. Look, when they start taking the head off and the spine goes with it and there's blood everywhere, I'm like, wonderful.
Loves the gore.
But the first one I ever played was Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on the Nintendo GameCube, which is almost 23 years old, I learned today.
Interesting.
It's a retro gaming console. Anyway, the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, they had something called the Crypt with a capital K.
Okay.
And what the Crypt was, everywhere else in the game, no matter what you did, you would earn different types of coins. You'd get silver coins, you'd get jade coins, you'd get gold coins and all that shit. And then you could go to the Crypt and you could spend those different types of color coins on different types of coffins, and the coffins would give you different prizes that you can use in the game. And the more expensive ones were
free.
This is where you free. No, not free. Well, free for like you, but you had to spend the color coins. You could get character skins.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I've definitely played this game. I've definitely played Mortal Kombat. I knew that. Sorry, I was just testing you.
That's how it worked. And I thought that was super neat. And it got me playing the game over and over and over again. And I liked that a lot. And no game really has that these days. I take that back. You ever play what's the name of that game? What's the name of that fucking game? I can't recall what the name of that. It's the one where you're like in the different cubes and you have to survive all the traps and shit. And you're like going down a pyramid of rooms. I can't remember the name of it.
What?
There's like 3 of them. Hold on. Let me go on my Steam account. I'll tell you what it is.
You're in a cube.
I'll tell you what it is. Half Dead.
I've never
you ever
heard
play
of
Half Dead? There's 3 of them.
I've never heard of Half Dead.
They have loot boxes in the game, and the loot boxes give you shitty looking clothing, and it's really funny.
Another modern day example. It's your favorite game. We talked about this a second ago, but we're not going to go to that. We're not going to let you go on a tangent about it again. Stellar Blade. There's no purchasable cosmetics. All cosmetics you get are in game as of right now. That could change, but as of right now, all cosmetics. There's multiple outfits you can get for doing side quests, for doing main quests, for just exploring. There's an incentive to explore and do other things in the game. You don't have to spend your real world money.
I should have thought of that example first, of course.
Yeah, I know you don't like starting to talk about it because then you can't stop.
That is true. We should change the subject.
Yeah, we should. We're no longer going to talk about Stellar Blade ever again.
Speaking of cosmetics and things about Nintendo that I hate.
Oh God.
I'm gonna start a movement.
Okay.
Nintendo needs to get rid of the Toad hats. They need to free the noggins.
Okay.
Hashtag free the noggins. Toads should be able to go out free as can be with all their wicked hairstyles they got underneath them caps.
Do you think they have pompadours under there or afros?
I think it's all kinds of stuff, but they can't let themselves shine. They can't show their individualism.
And what if these toads want to wear the caps?
No, that could never be.
They never would.
No. None of them will want to because they felt the oppression of having to wear the hats all the time. It's mandated.
Right.
Princess Peach, the tyrant.
So Bowser is really the hero of the games. Just trying
Don't
to
make me get political on this show.
I mean, go for it. We have tell me about how Bowser's truly the hero.
No, Toads need to exercise their Second Amendment rights, okay? In the face of tyranny.
So Toads need guns.
A well-armed militia. They ain't got a constitution in the Mushroom Kingdom.
How do we don't know. We don't live there. We haven't read their declaration or whatever they have for.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you just
I know they ain't got the constitution. Look at them.
There's no order.
Just look at them.
There's too much order. I'm sorry. There's too much order for them to have any type of constitutional freedoms.
Exactly.
It's too much.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, Bowser is a communist. In Mario Party, if you land on a Bowser space, you get Bowser Revolution, which evenly distributes the wealth across all players.
What do you think are underneath the Toad caps?
I think they're all bald.
You think they're all bald?
I think they're all bald. They're proud to be bald, but Peach is not proud that they're bald.
The sun didn't let their hair follicles extend.
They are mushrooms.
Dried out and burned up.
Exactly. They are mushrooms, so they're not getting the caps are guarding the sunlight and they're guarding the water they need.
Oh man, those toads must be spoiled as all hell.
They can't even. They don't have a chance. Now, if they take the hats off, I give it a week. I give it a week for them to grow hair. You'll start seeing the fruits of their labor.
Oh, they photosynthesize.
Exactly. They're not like regular fungus.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
They're not like regular fungus that feed off the earth itself. They actually are like plants.
They're not. Yeah, they're not fungus at all. They're plants.
They're not fungus. They're not mushrooms.
Industry plants.
Oh.
What if they're sent out by a peach to think that there's nothing wrong? There's spies in our midst.
Wait a minute. Are we
We
saying
need to release the caps after all. We need to show them what they really are.
are we finding out now? Is this just that
That the
Goombas
citizenry of the Mushroom Kingdom are spies?
are Goombas and Birdos government drones?
There's only one Birdo.
Okay, but are Goombas and Koopas?
Those might be government drones.
Those might be government drones.
It might be. I don't know.
What's that?
I haven't gotten that far in my research yet.
If we think that Koopas are, that would mean that King Bowser, King of the Koopas, is the ultimate spy.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yeah, go on.
Listen. The globalists want you to think that he is this
globalist.
That globalists want you to think that Bowser is this good guy. He's just trying to make sure everyone is taken care of and not under the oppressive thumb of Princess Peach, right? But in reality, he's one of them in disguise, really driving home and trying to really trick people into thinking he's this good guy. In reality, he's just one of them. He's another one of them.
I think he got dumped in a vat of chemicals when he was a young turtle, and now he's a big turtle.
He grew spikes. He grew spikes
and got real big, and then decided that was his sign to lead the revolution. Frankly, I don't know why he's trying to be in cahoots with Peach for that though. That those two ideologies don't mix up. I don't know if I could.
That's the thing.
Across the aisle like that.
Well, if we're talking the vat of chemicals too, that's why we have duplicates, kind of in the Mushroom Kingdom. Think.
All right. Yeah.
What is Daisy but upside down Peach? What is Wario but upside down Mario?
He is upside down.
What is Waluigi but upside down Luigi?
Oh man, it's been a horror franchise all along.
Oh god!
No wonder I enjoyed those games so much.
Resident Evil
man.
Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah, all the dry bones.
Oh god!
Come on, man. Try Guys.
Try Guys.
Shy Guys.
I thought you said the Try Guys.
I'm not talking about a bunch of white people. I'm talking about Koopas.
Hey! They're not all white. They're not all white.
A lot of them are white.
A lot of them are.
A lot of them are white. No, they're diverse enough. I'm joking.
I mean,
I ain't going to be for Try Guys.
And the Mushroom Kingdom is a bunch of Italians. So that's all I'm saying.
I hate Italians.
No, I know you do. I don't know why you do this with me.
I hate them so much. I don't know why I ever liked the Mario games. Never mind. They're all Italian.
Look, they're on their quest for Gabagool. You know this.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's what we should have been solving all along. That and the caps.
Are you starting
mushroom hats?
Are you starting the war in Gabagool?
I think I'm starting the war on Gabagool.
All right.
I could summon the infantry with my conjuring powers.
Anti-Gabagool 2024.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm all get rid of Italians.
A certain
Never mind.
A very
I don't want to say that.
A very specific flank is going to come after you if you come after their gabagool. I hope you know
Yeah,
that. I hope you're prepared.
I think I changed my mind. I don't.
That being said, please don't touch my gabagool. That's all I have.
I'll touch all your gabagool.
Respectfully, please.
Respectfully, with consent.
Okay. Moving on. So Emily, as a whole, DLC, specifically cosmetic DLC, and we're not talking about story expansions and all that. That's a whole different topic for another day. But specifically, guns and clothing and weapons and all that different cosmetic DLC. How do you think it is affecting the game industry as a whole? And since we've been in this hellscape for as long as we have, do you think there will be a shift away from it? Do you think that people are going to stop purchasing them, or are they going to continue? And it's just the problem is just going to continue to get worse.
I think. I don't think it's going to get better. I don't think it's going to get better. People just buy things. You know what I mean?
They see the $14 Mario costume in Fortnite and they want it.
I think that the term of voting with your wallet is a myth.
Oh,
I don't think that should work.
Interesting. Okay, so you're saying even if no one buys a cosmetic DLC ever again, they're going to continue to develop it and continue to push it on you all the way through.
I think so. Look, voting in general doesn't do much. Like, what are we doing? Don't vote.
Don't do anything.
That's a joke. Go vote. Voting's important. But with your wallet, it doesn't really like. The company's gonna do what company's gonna do. You know what I mean?
You're right. So no matter what, they're gonna keep trying to push this on you, which brings an interesting thing. There have been reports, at least within the last couple of years, that they're going to add advertisements in the middle of your games. Like you'll see changing billboards based off the time frame. Do you think that they're going to use these things to push more of what they're selling cosmetic wise? Or are they going to stick to brand deals like Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew?
I think it's going to be a mix of both. Look, I think that like video game companies are already going to start just shelling out ads for their other games because they already have like, Easter eggs within the games that do the exact same fucking thing. So like, why wouldn't they just shoehorn their own other shit into the game you're already playing? So I think it's going to be a mix of both because I mean, Coke money is a lot of money.
Coke money is a lot of money, in both senses of the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to cheat again. I'm looking over at chat, and I think a good point was brought up. Subscription models for online games. Some of them don't have. Most don't have them. So if we're talking like Overwatch, Fortnite, all that, you don't really have to worry about it. But MMOs, Final Fantasy 14, Fallout 76, Ark. I think Minecraft used to. I don't think they do anymore. If you build your own.
No.
I think you
you could buy a monthly server. You can do that.
Yeah. Which you don't have to. You can run a server on a potato.
Kind of, yeah.
Right. So if we have those things, all right. One, how do you feel about those as a whole? Especially with Final Fantasy 14.
I don't like subscription-based anything. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is that they'll have the ads and stuff, and it'll be like the Netflix treatment, where they're like, if you don't want to see these ads, you can do a subscription model, and you can play the game that way. And then, I don't know if like Nintendo will do that like for all their games or like. But certainly Microsoft would never. I know for a fact Microsoft would never do that to their customer base.
They've never done anything wrong in their lives.
They've never made a bad decision.
No, everything they've done is perfect.
Yeah.
Windows,
I like the Xbone.
Windows Vista, greatest operating system of all time.
Yeah, it was fine. It wasn't bad. Mojave? Were you on Mojave?
I haven't even thought of that in years.
My peers called it Mojave. I had
Okay, all right. So that's an interesting point. Interesting point about a subscription service. Like, hey, we'll give you this. You have ads now. You pay us. You get rid of ads. You pay us on a monthly basis. Are they also going to pull the Netflix where you pay more for no ads, and then they say, hold up. We're going to backpedal that. You're going to pay us more for less ads now instead of no ads.
Hell yeah, they're gonna do that. Well, that's just the natural order of things. That's just how human nature is.
We're specific.
That's how the perfect society is run.
I can't wait to see my Dr. Pepper ads when I'm trying to kill people in Among Us.
Me neither, man. It's gonna be tight.
But not from Microsoft. We'll never see it from Microsoft.
No, never. Maybe Sony. Nintendo? Absolutely.
They're a bunch of greedy people who do not care about their fan base and
never
release half-baked things. And I mean, they still won't give us Wind Waker, but I know
Tears of the Kingdom, more like Tears of the Boredom.
Oh, God. Breath of the Wild?
More like Breath of the Mild.
Princess Peach's Showtime.
They make bad games.
Princess Peach's Showtime.
Especially Skyward Sword. You know what? Actually, Nintendo would redeem themselves in my eyes if they remade Twilight Princess. I think that would be pretty cool.
You want Twilight Princess on the Switch?
I would love that.
Okay.
In fact, that would be the redeeming factor for me. I would bow down to Nintendo forever after that point.
Greatest Zelda game of all time.
The only good one.
The only good one. None
the
of them.
only good one.
So,
no.
Ocarina?
Mid.
God, based opinion.
I don't know. Majora's Mask, even worse.
Oh man. I mean,
and I like horror games. And that game's kind of horror. It's a little scary.
We have to give Nintendo credit where credit's due. Splatoon exists. And I know how much you love Splatoon.
Yeah. That's all right. Look, I could be a squid whenever I want.
Okay.
I don't need Splatoon to be a squid.
In reality, I'm thinking about it. So Xbox would never, except for when they do, and Sony definitely does. I don't think Nintendo. I can't think of a single Nintendo game that pushes you to buy cosmetics in it currently.
I think, don't they all?
Super Mario Odyssey? No, you buy them in game.
No, but you can buy the Wario outfit for like $5.
No,
you can buy the Thwomp outfit for $15.
No,
you can buy the Piranha Plant outfit for $20.
That's Smash.
All of them for $30. That's final deal. I won't negotiate no longer.
I stand corrected. I forgot Smash costumes and amiibos, and Mario Kart with amiibos. You have to buy the physical thing.
That's what I've been saying.
He's right. I've been caught.
Don't misgender me.
She's right. You're right.
That's really fucking rude, Blake.
Emily, I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking about Chase all of a sudden.
Why?
I'm getting brisket with him this week.
Why do you hang out with him so much? I think he's a bad influence.
Do you? Do you think he's the reason I am the way I am?
I think so. I think it's why you're so mean to me all the time.
Fuck you. Look. If you really are that, if you're that concerned about Chase, Emily, I will consider cutting all ties completely. Never.
Will you?
I will only hang out with his wife, Holly, who I think is a good person.
About that in time. Look, he's a bad influence on her too. I've seen it whenever I visit in town.
Okay, so you have to fly on down. We have to do something about this.
He gaslit me last time I was in town. You know that?
What did he gaslight you about? No, tell me about it.
He was trying to tell me that it was fruit time, and then he was like, "I'm always saying that," and I'm like, "You've never said that to me. I never knew that." And then he was like, "I never say that," and I'm like, "You lied to me. You lied."
I've known him for that long. He's never ever said that once in his life. I've never heard him say it.
You joined in with him. You were part of the gaslighting.
I don't think that's true.
There you go. Do it again. That's his influence rubbing off.
You sound so insane right now.
I'm angry. You make me insane.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Anyway, I've heard in Paper Mario that like whenever that you can get the Wario hat and it makes you look like Wario.
I don't know if that's...
and that's pretty funny.
But you hate Paper Mario.
I've never played him, but I heard that you can do that.
Oh, you never played him, but you hate him?
Yeah.
Terrible games.
Look at the way they look. So two-dimensional.
This is the 3D era. And if I'm paying $60 for a game,
Not Nintendo.
give me the 3D. So anywho, trying to think of other examples just of cosmetics that we are kind of thrust onto us all of a sudden. I think even what is that? There's a shooter. It's not Metro. That's wrong. Rainbow Six Siege. Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, I've met some people who play that. Usually they're pretty annoying.
Yeah, agreed.
No offense if anyone in the audience
there's a specific person who's not here right now, but who would be very upset if he heard you saying that.
Yeah. Well, if you're listening to this now, you're not annoying.
Yeah, we like you.
Yeah.
But there's I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this. I hope I'm wrong. There's a lot of gun cosmetics because you don't even see your own character in Rainbow Six Siege. You just change the color of your gun. Right. You add little dangly thingies. That might be Call of Duty too. Let me fact check myself before I wreck myself.
Yeah, get your shit straight. I don't know any of this. This is beyond my scope.
Yeah, Siege.
I mean, if I'm being honest, Blake, I don't even really play video games anymore.
You've never played a video game in your life.
I've played video games, but like honestly,
you haven't played Paper Mario, so you haven't played a game.
They're kind of overrated now. I don't need to play any new video games.
So I'm saying there's not a single good game.
I didn't say that. I just don't feel like playing them anymore. I'm busy like watching TV, honestly.
What are you watching?
Well, Young Sheldon just wrapped up, and it was pretty gruesome.
Did you watch The Big Bang Theory first?
No. That was a bad show. But Young Sheldon, man, it was a clincher. That series finale. He killed a man. Spoilers. I'm sorry. If anyone wants to watch Young Sheldon, Sheldon, don't watch the next like 2 minutes or whatever. Yeah, he kills a man and then dumps him in the forest in like 5 pieces.
Do you think because of how impactful that will be, we'll get a Young Sheldon skin in Fortnite?
Oh, I hope. That would be great. I like that little sucker.
Actually, this is related and newsworthy. I guess I missed this in the news. So Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam finally off Epic. But it's been heavily rumored they actually will put Kingdom Hearts skins in Fortnite soon. So that'll be interesting.
That would be very fun.
And once again, Fortnite's a free game. Greatest game ever made. Free game, and cosmetics is the only thing you have to pay for.
Do you think they'll put Young Sheldon in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Absolutely a Young Sheldon world. Where you're delivering the baby.
My favorite Disney character.
Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, young Sheldon Cooper.
Young Sheldon Cooper.
Annoying. He thinks he's a brainiac.
But the kid is smart.
The kid's very smart. But you see the way he clenches his bow tie? He knows what he's doing.
What else have you been watching? Only Young Sheldon.
What else have I been watching?
I'm curious what your tastes are. I don't think we've ever talked about TV shows.
Well, I started One Piece. I'm a little late to the game, but I watched episode 1 last night, and it is a doozy.
You're gonna go.
I don't know if I'll make it to the end, man. It's a lot.
That's 1,050 episodes.
Yeah, many.
Man, if you start now, you could finish by 2027?
I made a bet that I'd finish it this year.
Like end of this year or like
End of this year. I gotta finish the whole series.
you will not be sleeping, Emily.
I guess not. If there's 1,000 goddamn episodes. What the hell, man? I didn't know what I was signing up for. I like my hair too. God damn it.
You're gonna lose your hair?
Yeah, I'm gonna shave it all off by the end of the year now.
Oh,
Because I'm not gonna finish One Piece.
I mean, listen.
That was the bet.
You could lie.
No, there's a pop quiz at the end.
Spark Notes. Did you not use the Spark Notes?
Blake, I'm fucked. It's over for me. This is the last year that I can have hair.
Wait, forever? You can never have hair again.
Yeah, we're shaving it in such a way that it'll never grow back. It's going to be like I'm wearing the toad hat.
Listen, just take the Spark Notes and start reading. Well, you can't read. I forgot. Emily does not know how to read.
Yeah, why are you speaking at me like I'm not here?
God.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, what am I to do? What's a poor Emily to do? Oh, man.
I mean,
It's hard living in Michigan.
why specifically Michigan?
This is what we do. This is all everyone does.
Is watch One Piece?
Make promises they can't keep.
Is that just a...
Now I, the fool, have made the blunder.
You were trying to break the trend, and here you are. Listen, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. Are you
gonna watch One Piece for me?
I will tell you everything that happens in One Piece. Everything.
All right.
You have to spend $1,000 in Fortnite skins for me.
But I gotta save that money for Deku Tree, like I said.
Listen,
Do I have to buy that for you?
It's your hair, or it's the Fortnite skins.
Well, shit. Wigs cost like $28. I'll take my losses at that point.
It doesn't even matter anymore at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they cost exactly that much, but
listen,
probably around that.
I honestly can't think of any more specific cosmetic based game stuff.
You know what I think they should do?
Oh God. What, Emily?
I would love if they were to make a horror game. Hear me out.
Okay.
About ghosts.
But ghosts aren't scary. So explain.
Ghosts are very scary.
Explain.
And it's like, and they should make it like a really dark game, like super dark. And the only way that you fight them is with a flashlight.
Shoot me a premise like this is you pitch. Pitch to me what you're thinking. And like you're pitching to Microsoft, your favorite game studio.
Well, it has to be made by someone named Alan, first of all.
Okay.
It has to be made by them. And then you have to have a flashlight that fights off ghosts, and it has to be like very psychological.
Okay.
And we have to make one and then not make a second one for like 2 decades.
And that first one has to be an exclusive on Microsoft. But when in a few decades,
yeah, because that's the best video game company.
Right. But in a few decades, that's when you expand out and you re-release it on everything else.
No, Nintendo will be dead by then.
Oh yeah, right. Well, Nintendo will be
failing
Microsoft.
company, Nintendo.
So yeah, failing company, but at least it will go to Sony. It will at least also go to Sony when you remaster it in 20 years.
Yeah, we'll consider it.
That just extra money, but right now stick to you know how much Microsoft loves their exclusives and only releases exclusives because they understand the value of exclusivity and what they develop and how
I agree. They never miss.
They have never missed a single exclusive, especially
like what? Huh? You love horror.
Yeah, sure.
What's your ideal horror game?
My ideal horror game?
Yeah, I'm curious.
All right. So,
excuse me.
There's this guy. Okay.
All right.
His name is Ethan. Okay.
Ethan.
All right. He travels to the swamps of Louisiana to find his wife, who has been presumed dead for 3 years, but he receives a letter saying, hey, she's here. He gets there and he realizes that he's been taken by the resident evils. 7 of them. And they're all biohazards.
Oh,
okay.
All right, hold on. Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm pitching my ideal horror game. You know, where he resonates all over the place and screams, I'm evil.
Okay. That
That
doesn't sound very scary.
it will be horrifying. And then the granny's the one who did it all along. The granny was the villain all along.
I'll play your game.
Don't.
That's fine.
Look,
I'd love to. I love horror games.
$1 million idea. I'm telling you right now. Liquidate your assets. Put all your money into horror games. You will make a fortune.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Sell your car. Sell your house. Sell your refrigerator.
I agree. It's worth it. Look, I'm gonna steal what someone else just said to us, and we can make it about young Sheldon. Young Sheldon can follow you, and that sounds terrifying to me because he's a wanted killer. He's a proven killer.
I'll improve upon that. We have young Sheldon.
Or Penny. Why'd he do that to her?
We have young Sheldon, or actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I don't want to fuck with Sheldon.
You'd rather. Okay, you're in a forest.
Look, Shia LaBeouf is crazy, but young Sheldon?
You're in a forest, okay, and you can be left alone.
Your phone is dead.
You're in a forest, and you can run into one of two things. You can either run into young Sheldon or a bear. Which are you picking?
Well, certainly not young Sheldon. He's a man. So I'm gonna choose the bear. Frankly.
Well, on that note, I think it's time we jump to after party. I think it's time.
Wait, we're already done?
It's
oh my god!
It's around that time to go in.
It's been an hour.
We're gonna go in. We're gonna talk to chat. And those watching us here on YouTube are missing out because they didn't come to the Twitch live stream at twitch.tv/Podstation64. Not I Call Yoshi because we're trying not to get sued by that evil corporation Nintendo.
That's right. Look, we might change the name soon. Like I'm bored of video games, so it might be something else by next episode.
What's our new topic gonna be? Our
new topic is gonna be how much I love the Marvel multiverse and its many phases.
And your favorite superhero, Captain America.
Ant-Man.
Okay.
Ant-Man.
That being said, if you want
love him.
If you want more of me, you can find me at twitch.tv/thebeardedblake show. Listed now below. That's new. And if you want more of her, you can find her at twitch.tv/EmilyJean33 if she ever decides to stream again.
Who knows? Maybe I'll stream a Yu-Gi-Oh marathon.
On that note, if you want to join the after party, you have to come to the live streams every Wednesday. Every other Wednesday. If not, we totally understand. You can always catch us on YouTube every other Friday after the podcast happens on Wednesday. On that note, gonna move on to the after party. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me and Emily. Emily, thank you for taking your time to fly back. I know you're gonna fly back soon after this to go back to Korea.
Absolutely. Sorry for all the bullshit. I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad you came back just for the. It shows me how dedicated you are.
Look, as much as you talk shit to me, I still love you.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everybody.